Guitar Arrangers Podcast, the greatest guitar arrangers podcast in the history of the universe.
Ooh, welcome. All right. We are here today to check out Power Washing Simulator guitar arrangements and covers. No, I don't know. Is there a soundtrack in that game?
Yeah, there's a soundtrack here. I'll do a vocal arrangement.
That could be some like really good contemporary art school music
Wow.
thing right there.
It's so minimalist.
You know, playing the
so
guitar,
avant-garde.
playing the guitar with like a SOS pad or something. What's
Just
that called?
punching a guitar that's
Steel wool.
amplified.
Yeah.
Steel wool on a woof.
Steel wool on a guitar.
New strings every performance.
That would probably basically sound like power washing.
That would not be good. If you did steel wool on your strings, you rubbed it back and forth, I'd be afraid it would like break the string and snap you an eyeball.
You get a close-up mic, it's like ASMR, steel string and steel wool scraping sounds.
Let it be known.
I'm not saying you use your best guitar.
Maybe
you buy one of those $20 ones from Target. And,
you're gonna get a cheap guitar for sure, but you're gonna have strings on that guitar no matter what, and you rub the strings with the steel wool too much, boom, there goes half of your visual sense. But
always wear safety goggles when you're recording 21st century art music.
Yeah, I was gonna say, everybody's got to really start going to Tony's concerts. Tony puts his life on the line, literally, every time he plays. Yes. So what are we looking at today? Also, why are you in jail? Looks like you're in a lineup right now.
I am in a lineup. I don't know why both the inspector and the Pink Panther would be in this lineup. But anyway, yes, we're looking at Pink Panther guitar covers / arrangements today. Pink Panther, the music by let's see, it is, I'm gonna say the name wrong, Henry Mancini.
I was gonna say it's Steve Martin. He does it all in the banjo.
I saw the Steve Martin version of this movie, and then I've seen the cartoons on Boomerang, or like I did a lot when I was a kid, I think. Have you ever seen the Pink Panther?
Maybe a long time ago. I can't remember.
All right. Well, I dug into Wikipedia trying to think of a good rating system today. So, what is the Pink Panther? Pop quiz.
What do you mean? He's a panther. It's right in the name.
Wow. Actually, according to Wikipedia and not my own memory, the Pink Panther is referring to the diamond that has a pink diamond that has enormous size and value. The diamond is called the Pink Panther because the flaw at its center, when viewed closely, is said to resemble a leaping pink panther. So it's been the plot of like some of the cartoons and the movies was people were trying to steal the Pink Panther. So I thought this Pink Panther diamond could be a good rating system today. Different color diamonds. Best one gets the Pink Panther, the most coveted diamond. Or different gems, different jewels, something like that.
I thought you were gonna go with different quantities of like inspector tools, Yeah, but maybe that's gonna be our Inspector Gadget episode. You get some sort of weird spring thing that leaps out of the back of your shirt and grabs onto a helicopter. Boom.
I definitely, like, somehow in my childhood memory, like, Inspector Gadget, Mr. Magoo, and Pink Panther are all like combined into one thing. I don't know why.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah.
That and the MacGyver guy, the Teen Titans, and Corey in the House. You can never tell those three shows apart. Tony's speechless. He's calling a doctor for me. Yes, and those measurements behind Tony, those height measurements, those are very accurate. Tony is nearly 8 foot tall in real life. Few people know this, but you see any pictures of me and Tony next to each other, you can't even see Tony. His head is above the frame.
It's true. We have to do Photoshop every time.
Yeah, I have to stand on a ladder every time. I have a little step stool that I use. Yep. Just like Napoleon of old. Yeah, that's what the kids like. Tony, you were saying we got to work in more Napoleon references. Children love French history.
I've been saying it. Thank you.
That's what the people want.
Finally listening.
That's what the people want. They want French history. So what kind of is it all like the main theme that's arranged, or does anybody do any of the like other miscellaneous like side themes?
No, I'm not even sure if there are other miscellaneous side themes, but definitely I looked at seriously so many on YouTube, and they are all the main theme. I think I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think they just keep coming back to that theme throughout the show when there's more music. It's,
best soundtrack gig ever.
It's kind of jazzy, so they can kind of remix it each time. Do a little.
They can just leave the hi-hat.
Yeah.
The whole time. All right. Well, I wonder if we'll see like a bunch of Candy Rat ones, or if it's all going to be like, if people are going to harmonize it in different ways. Ooh.
I guess we'll find out right now. All right. The first one, Elizabeth, German last name.
Frolic.
Frolic. All right.
Something like that.
I don't know how to do the O with the dots, but anyway, let's check it out. Oh, she said that some variations are inspired by Tommy Emmanuel. We're going to listen to his version next. Actually.
Wow.
I think this is the only person today who wore an entirely pink outfit.
Except for me. The color's just a little off on my camera. No, this is super good. Oh, she's got the walking bass line. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's serious. She's got the diminished chords.
Definitely doing more with the harmony, actually.
She's got a little bit of the Candy Rat stuff, and then she was going in with the walking bass line. She's doing it all. That's just cheating. There's no reason to do harmonics that high except to look cool. You could do them, what is that, 7th fret, 5th fret?
Yeah, 5th fret.
It looked cool though. It looked cool. And then you can get both hands in the close-up shot.
So is this like an acoustic guitar with nylon strings?
I don't know, because the cutout looks pretty fancy at the bottom.
The fretboard looks.
Oh wait, did I say at the top? Did it say Taylor?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
It's a Taylor. I think it's it's a what's it called? Like a acoustic scale.
I didn't know Taylor's
guitar, but for nylon string for the jazzy people.
I'm looking it up. Taylor, nylon string. Well, I mean, I guess they do have some. I don't see that color, but I didn't realize that Taylor made acoustic electric nylon string guitars, and it looks like it even has like a truss rod too.
Yeah, it does. That's what makes me think it's like a acoustic scale, or I don't know how you describe
no way, because the spacing is still wide for sure.
Yeah, maybe it's somewhere in between. Yeah, I guess it's pretty wide.
Maybe she has her own company, and her middle name is Taylor.
Yes.
And she made this guitar. Yes. So what I don't know how I feel about this color rating system, because now we have this person in all pink, and I'm like, how are we gonna give them a blue diamond instead of the pink diamond?
How many carats?
How many carats? Oh my gosh.
Diamond,
that way we got an episode for horses. Jeez. I think it'd probably be her Pink Panther gem is 24 carats. 24 carat Pink Panther gem.
All right. Nice. I don't really know anything about the carats system, but I'm gonna say
they grow in the ground.
I'm gonna 22 carats for this arrangement.
Beautiful. Why, Tony? Why are you lowballing this lovely musician? You know, was the harvest a little lackluster this year, Tony? Anyways, do we have any other performers for today, or is it's just a one-off episode?
We're just a one-off episode. That was it. Now Thomas and I are just gonna talk about power spray, whatever, power washer simulator.
Yeah, power washer simulator, the game that will make you forget you have a wife and children.
Okay, hold up. I think this might be the oldest video like on YouTube, I swear. 2006. Do you remember I think this guy and Per Olav Kingdren are like the first two guys to post videos of classical guitar on YouTube. And I checked, and he's still posting like 3 times a week. I mean, he must have like several thousand videos by now. I don't know.
He's got a lot of free time. No, I don't know.
I guess. I mean, this must be the full-time gig. So anyway,
I'm seeing 25 types of guitarists, and now I'm curious.
What?
That's what it says in the side there. The second video, suggested video by Lucas.
Oh,
Rar.
Are you sure? We should just watch funny cat memes compilation. The YouTube algorithm for the Guitar Rangers podcast channel is so good. It's just niche guitar players
and cats
and cat memes. Not and some like really crazy stuff, music that I sometimes search for on here.
Hmm.
So anyway, let's check it out. So yeah, this is probably the oldest video we've looked at on the podcast, 2006. What is it? 144p, 240.
At the time, this was like peak technology. He's got the camera moving around.
I like the rhythm and the I'll say power in this one.
He is playing real strong.
He does, and it doesn't work with every piece, I'll be honest. Like he plays like Spanish Romance like this too.
Plays Lagrima like this.
Yeah. But he's got that like power chord shape moving and playing it really heavy. I think it works.
When it comes to the classical
with this
guitar
piece.
world, whenever you have like a really seedy looking old, like bad quality video, it's either going to be like the strangest, like most boring, awful thing you've ever seen, or it's going to be like the craziest, coolest, most inspiring thing you've ever seen. Like Yamashita's old guitar videos.
Well, now I'm wondering which category you're putting this video into.
That was good. It was really good.
All right.
And he's got like almost 1 million views on this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder what the stats look like for that, Like, I wonder if he's got like, because it's been, what's math, 16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been about 16 years since this. In fact, November 2nd, that's coming up. Probably around when this video gets released, it'll be real close to November 2nd. So it'll be 16 years, and he's got about 1 million views. I wonder if he gets like 500,000 a year, or if he goes like 2 or 3 years at a time without getting anything, and then he gets like 500,000 all of a sudden, or if it was kind of hanging out, not getting many views, and then within the last couple of years, it's got 1 million, or if it got 1 million right away and it's been slowly burning along. I'm so curious.
I will say I did peep the channel stats recently, and it's the algorithm does not like him anymore. They are all under 5,000 for a while.
Huh. Like their new videos?
Yeah. But
maybe it's the slow burn, man. Maybe it's the slow burn.
I think when he started, he was the only guitarist doing this stuff, and now he's just got so much competition.
Yeah. That's crazy. But I'm just like, man, this guy's YouTube stats would be like some of the most fascinating YouTube stats as another classical guitarist to like look at. It would be so crazy to see. Because he's been doing this for a long, long time. Or when I was doing it in 2006, throwing up from eating too many Kit Kat bars. What I was doing, my time. Should have been learning the Pink Panther theme. And
was that like Halloween related, or did that just happen throughout the year periodically?
It was just a weekly thing.
Oh my gosh. Why Kit Kat bars? Kit Kat is nobody's favorite candy bar.
Oh wow, bold claims. Don't they have overseas some Kit Kat factories that have like
like
all different flavors and stuff? Yeah.
Japan has like they have like green tea flavored Kit Kat and stuff.
Yeah, if you lived in Japan, Kit Kat bars could be your favorite.
What is the deal with oh my god. Kit Kat has all these new flavors, and I tried like some of them, and they don't even really taste like any different, honestly. I didn't really notice. Like red velvet cake or whatever, and like coffee chocolate, I don't know. They all tasted like the same. I was very disappointed. They
Damn.
have beautiful label designers that make me want to buy it, but no.
Yes. Yeah, every time I see the Kit Kat and I open it up and I see that there's two of them, I just think that's so beautiful. They're keeping each other company in there.
I'll just bite into that.
Ah, you don't break them apart before you eat them. You just
I
bite
don't even care
thing.
anymore. I have
You're a
no joy.
monster. You're a monster. Next thing you know, you're going to be telling me you tell those people selling the Turkish delights, just keep them in the roll and you just eat the roll from the side.
Oh, I would.
Like
I
would. You're lying, liar. That's why you're there in Pink Panther jail. But man, this guy's the OG. You know, this guy. I don't know. He kind of gives me Steve Martin vibes too. Maybe it's the hat and the black clothes. But what about are we still doing colors?
I don't know, but whatever, you know.
I'm gonna give this guy
ratings are important.
I'm gonna give this guy a 10 karat black diamond. Whoa.
Wow. I will say I was gonna give him 24 carats pink diamond, and let's throw in a small emerald as well, and one pearl.
Yeah, I rescind my offer. It's going to be a 10 karat black diamond and a high five. Can't forget the high five.
Goes a long way these days. I think this guy was honestly like some of the first classical guitar I might have even seen. Like really.
What? You weren't raised right like me. My teacher had me on Julian Bream's Guitar in Spain 6-hour documentary.
I mean, this was before I even played classical guitar.
Oh yeah, because you got into it from because you played like electric guitar first.
Yeah. So like the first like gnarly classical guitarist that I've ever heard. My mom actually had a Christopher Parkening CD, but I never even popped it in to the CD player until I was like older. I never even tried it.
Interesting.
But so I know I stumbled across some of these videos when I was still playing electric guitar mostly.
Yeah. That's interesting. I'm like, don't they say that the Parkening recordings are sped up or something? I don't know. That's probably just like it's an old legend. It's an old legend.
Gosh,
I was thinking about it. I was like, should I say it? I'm like, we're all thinking it. It's a good thing you didn't listen to those Parkening recordings when you were a kid. Otherwise, you'd have the worst self-esteem. You know, you'd be like, how does this guy do it? He goes so fast and he sings all at the same time.
I mean, but people can definitely play that fast now. Are we saying that people couldn't do that in the past?
I couldn't do that.
I don't know. There's a lot of people. There were a lot of like sped up recording myths going around in like 2011 and stuff too. Like Dragon Force comes to mind. And Rings of Saturn.
Yeah, and you had a scandal. You had a scandal, right? People thought
people really can't believe that I play as fast as I do, but it be like that.
Yeah, people couldn't believe you'd play the Moonlight Sonata so fast. Thought you'd sped it up. Yeah.
I actually slowed it down. I played it fast so I didn't have to hold the chords for so long. It's the bar chords hurt my fingies.
Yeah.
And I actually slowed it down.
That's what they say about
played that really fast.
That's what they say about all of Yamashita's recordings. You know, he actually recorded the whole Pictures at an Exhibition in like 5 minutes, but they had to slow it down for us so we could understand it.
Yeah, he needed more reps.
Just
he was
like that next level.
It's like, Dang, all of that, and I only have 5 minutes left. I only killed 5 minutes of this concert. Let's slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Michael Lucarelli.
Thank you for your service.
Guido Mancini. Dude, everybody's got like a dope Italian name. Henry Mancini.
No,
Michael
wait a second.
Lucarelli. Guido Mancino.
No, because Henry Mancini is the composer name. But look at the look at the channel. It's Mancino.
Guido Mancino. Did I say Mancini? Guido Mancino.
Yeah. It's Mancino. Mancino. This is the perfect guy to be playing this song.
Guido Mancino. Henry Mancini, Michael Lucarelli. This is like a real tough guy crew.
Yeah, you know how it is though, because your name is one letter away from being a common name as well. Everybody's last name. All those people with the last name Italian.
Oh my gosh. I was trying to think of where you're going with that. Italian.
I didn't mean to dox you.
Yeah. I have to say I have never seen that name before. I've seen some names like in different orders. I don't know what I'm gonna. I saw there's a guy L'Italia is a pro skater like Yanni L'Italia or something. Anyway, there's a random fun fact for you. I'll put a video of him doing a kickflip on this podcast.
I'm writing this down. I'm taking notes. I'm writing this down.
All right. What do you got for us, Guido?
Well, since when is there a freaking thanks button?
It's been for a little bit.
Since when?
I think
show support with super thanks.
You can donate money, and then when you leave a YouTube comment, it pins your YouTube comment higher, and it shows how much money you gave and stuff.
It's real Candy Rat hours. I like the slow slide. I feel like we haven't seen a good slow slide yet.
This guitar sounds like it's plugged in for the recording.
Yeah, I feel like I see a cable that keeps waving around on the left side of the screen. You can really see it at the beginning.
I would like to hear the natural acoustic of this, but
sounds like a 6-string bass. If you see those cables peeking out on the left. They're peeking. Oh, well, here we go. Walking bass line again. Is that a cable? Now that I'm thinking about it, is that a cable that's going over the guitar, over his plucking arm? Or is that a guitar strap? Going over his shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's hanging out off the guitar there.
Now I have no idea what's going on. Maybe he's plugged in.
He's a robot.
Plot twist. It's a fully acoustic guitar, and the player is the
Fully robotic human.
fully robotic. Wow.
That's the rope that he's going to use to, dive in from the ceiling to grab the Pink Panther diamond.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I would give this guy. I'm going to give this guy a 24 karat red diamond.
Okay, nice.
He's got a red pick guard.
Wow, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was the best arrangement. I just don't like the sound of using like maybe it's a piezo pickup or something. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't super happy with the sound, but I think the arrangement's probably the best one actually. So I don't know, 17 karat silver diamond. Does that exist? And
Silver diamond? That's just crazy.
4 rubies.
Oh, what is this?
Totaling 7 grams.
I didn't know we could donate rubies. Oh my gosh, you're getting so creative with your awards here. Now I'm like, man, I'm getting left behind in the dust. I'm getting left behind in the dust. All of a sudden, my 24 karat red diamond, that doesn't sound as good. Tony's giving this guy 4 gemstones. You got to make a whole necklace with that or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, gonna have to up my game. All right, let's keep it rolling.
All right. Finally, it is not another Italian. It is
No, Igor Presnyakov. I thought that was a
yes, traditional Italian last name.
Okay, so the
I like
gypsy
this.
guitars.
Yeah. I'm really liking all of the sounds he's getting out of this. Like normally the left hand squeaks can nice. They're not always cool, but he's really making them work well with this. That bendy was super awesome way to do that melody.
He's doing all kinds of different stuff. This is definitely the most unique arrangement so far.
I don't know if I remember this part at all. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Yeah, a lot of really good stuff going on with this one.
Yeah, and he was like doing all kinds of stuff. Like he'd be playing the bass line with his thumb, and then he'd be playing it by like hitting it with his index nail like a pick. And there's a little bit of Rasguiano action in there. He's playing like behind that bridge, between the bridge and the violin style tie. There's all kinds of cool stuff going on there. Definitely like the most unique one going on so far. Definitely the most I mean the most extended techniques, but a lot of it wasn't really that much of like an extended technique. Just some like percussion, just like some different cool things that lots of guitarists do, but it's just cool to see like people doing things other than just the, you push down a fret and you pluck a string and then sometimes you hit the guitar. Like there's so many different things they could do.
Yeah, exactly. Really getting the full sound out of this instrument, and it's kind of a unique instrument. Like I would say that this style of guitar is not the most common.
I definitely, out of all the ones on the guitar wall, I do not own a gypsy jazz guitar. And you very rarely see them. You wouldn't normally see a gypsy jazz guitar going into like Guitar Center or something. You'd have to find that at a specific shop, or I don't know if I've ever seen one just sitting around in a guitar shop before. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of an example.
Hmm.
So yeah. Um, hmm. Okay, I like this guy's playing the best out of anyone today. And I also really like the uh full use of the guitar, lots of different cool stuff going on with the tones and extended techniques. Some of the parts of the arrangement got like kind of away from the song, kind of a lot, in my opinion. So, I don't know. I think I'll still give it the let's give it a 22 carat pink diamond and um let's see, six I can't think of anything else. Six quartzite crystals. I don't know what that
What
is.
the hell is going on right now? What is this? Do you own a jewelry store?
Yes,
Oh
I
my,
do.
how am I supposed to compete with this? Okay, all right. Here's my rating. Here's my rating. I give this guy 10 Pink Panther diamonds. Yeah, that's right. In my Pink Panther universe, there's more than one. I'm gonna give this guy a block of cheese. I'm gonna give this a coupon for don't laugh, this is serious. I'm gonna give this guy a coupon for his local Walmart. I hope Igor Presnyakov has Walmarts where he lives. But I'm gonna give him I'm gonna give him a wheel of cheese, 10 Pink Panther diamonds. I'm gonna give him a box of Campbell's
Why do you
creamy
have that?
tomato
Where
sipping
did he
soup.
go?
And and if this guy ever wants to come to my house, I'll also give this guy 2 high fives and a kiss on the cheek, but no more than one.
Yeah, don't
And
get greedy.
that's my rating.
Well deserved.
Yes, but genuinely, I did like this one the best of all of them, and I thought that this one was the most creative.
Hmm.
Pretty,
I
yeah.
agree. I think it was the best one, and it was helped by I think the best playing. All
Oh, we
right.
got tabs. We got tabs. And we got another double dot over the O. Oh, he's got the snapping. Oh, the other hand is snapping. Whoa.
And they're notated in the score. I don't
nice
know.
little simple version. What?
The tab scrolling thing is like so hypnotizing to just watch the notes like it's karaoke.
They should have a guitar karaoke place, you know? They could be our next business venture.
Well, the last chord was like way spicier than the arrangement.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. What? What are the tabs saying again?
It's just a 6-5-5-7 chord.
He missed a zero. Did he? No, he didn't miss a zero. He plays it first. Wait, let me hear it again.
Oh, he marked it as a whole note, but he cut the
He cut, yeah,
it.
I was like, what's going on? I thought when he strummed it, there's an A in the strum.
He cut the A with his
Inaccurate, sir. That'll cost you half that block of cheese. This guy's only getting half a wheel of cheese today. But still pretty good. And it's pretty nice to have somebody like notate this all out because the song is not very typical of like songs. It's not like your typical C chord, F chord, G chord, back to the C chord. You know, it's very kind of chromatic. It's very chromatic. It's kind of weird. It's got like different percussion. It's got different syncopations going on. So, you know, it's really, really, really helpful for a lot of people to have play along tab like this. So, you know, not everything is about virtuosity and making cool scratchy sounds on the strings. Yeah. But I thought it was pretty good. I'd give it a solid 10 Pink Panthers out of 10. I'd give it half a block of cheese and slap on the wrist and half a day pass to Disneyland, Florida. Maybe a cold can of aerosol for a computer. You know what I mean? You know, those cans that blow the air at your computer. I'll give him one of those and a pencil sharpener.
All right. 6 pack of cold sparkling waters.
What is happening? I feel like I'm in
the rating system really fell apart this week.
Some sort of fevered nightmare.
I'll say 18 karat pink Panther diamond. Boom.
Boom. Yes. Well,
All
I forgot to give them some stuff. I got some sunglasses here you can have. Do you think that he wants a travel magnetic Wei Chi game set?
Probably.
Ah.
All right.
Look at this is the OG, man.
Yeah, Tommy Emmanuel. He gives an introduction about breast cancer awareness, which is why he's playing the Pink Panther. I wanted to ask you about this guitar. What is going on here? It's like like I understand how this happened. So the guitar is yellow, but it's been largely scratched off due to percussion technique. But now the color underneath it looks like it's not even wood. It's like plastic or something. I'm very confused.
No, I mean, if you took a
you think it would look like
white
that?
wood and you varnished it, it would get darker.
So it's a white wood with a varnish on it?
Well, with whatever polyurethane finish, but yeah, if you took like a very slightly off-white yellowy kind of color and then you put a opaque or you put a translucent sort of cover around it, it'd come out a little darker for sure. It is funny to see how many spots he's got worn away, you know? That's
It's
always
just
kind of like a thing.
it's like there's no wood grain in it.
He's rubbed off the straight like wood grain on the guitar. That's maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is made of some. Maybe it's a carbon fiber guitar
I
and
don't
it's
know what's
like
going on.
painted. But it's so cool to see like people really don't understand. A lot of people really don't understand this. But yeah, if you ever know like an old person that like plays guitar and has played guitar for like many decades, watch just looking at their guitar and like where the finish is worn away is like so revealing of their technique and stuff, you know, like Pepe Romero, he when he's playing with you know, because he's always playing fingerstyle as well, but slightly different technique. But he's always got his thumb planted on the wood of the guitar, especially like when he's playing on that bottom string, that deepest string. He's got his thumb on the wood right above there. So on his guitar, that spot of his guitar is like totally destroyed. And there's like this huge worn away section. And you know, because he's Pepe Rivero and he's playing, I'm sure he could sell that guitar for like a ton of money. But if I did that to my guitar would like go down like $1,000 in value or something. But it's super cool because that like totally reveals like his technique, like a huge part of his technique that, you know, when he's playing, he's got his thumb chilling there on the wood part of the guitar, which a lot of people are like, no, don't do that. So it's really, I think this is super cool. And he's got like at least 4 distinct different spots that he hits. I wonder like what
And
finger,
they're big spots too.
Yes. I wonder what fingers like hit those spots, like especially the one above the strings. I wonder if that's what his thumb does or if he hits with his fingers there. Like, why is it worn out above? I could see like below the strings and behind the bridge and that thing kind of up top, and it's to the side because he brings his right hand over and he strikes his fingers to the side.
This very distinct one on the
that one too. I'm like, what?
And then
maybe it's like 5. That one's odd. That's the one where he's coming in at the side and his fingers sideways when he hits it. Boom.
All right. Well, let's
look
watch.
at this.
I'm sure
now we're detectives, just like in the show.
All of them.
We're doing some sleuthing. Oh, he's got like 2 kind of things. Maybe the spots that are worn out above are places where he pick scrapes up on accident, because he's got the pick scrape down marks, but I wonder if he does a pick scrape up and accidentally hits the wood.
He's got a really good sense of the rhythm.
Yeah, he's really making it his own. I wonder what those initials are on that 12th fret. Oh, we're going double time.
Well, how about
Pretty
that?
good.
I don't
I'm
know.
saving the best for
Imagine
last.
being that comfortable with the improv and arranging and stuff. Like he just whipped this together. I think you know, like he did an arrangement and then he did his own thing for a little while and then he came back to the arrangement. Um,
Mm.
yeah, that was pretty gnarly, I have to say.
I'm still like, what is CGF? Is that what it is? Or
That okay.
GCP?
This is the second time that you have seen a guitar with those initials on the 12th fret and asked about it. And we already answered the question,
Really?
but
At the exact same
I
one?
forgot though. I'm pretty sure.
No, I feel like last time it was like a custom guitar, and it ended up being the initials of the players, like in the
No,
channel.
no. It's oh, well, let's look it up.
You're gonna look it up, and there's gonna be some silly, let's be like Cordova. But
Uh
yeah, this guy's pretty crazy. You could definitely see where he's like he's like hitting that guitar like with the pick and stuff, and it's funny how he's got kind of like a hybrid style of picking that he uses. Uh, but man, this guy obviously gets like the Pink Panther diamond.
yeah, yeah.
Whatever top prize we have, this guy gets it.
I don't
It's
know what
crazy.
the I don't know what the max carat rating is. It 24? Is that for diamonds
I don't
too, or is
know.
that only gold? I don't know how this works. Yeah, he can have the actual Pink Panther jewel diamond that was in the museum that the Panther was trying to steal.
Mm. Yeah, I've also got you can have I got this mandolin pick you can have. I got let's see, I got this pencil. I've got a solo guitar playing by Frederick Node that he can have. Just message me, Tommy. Just message me.
He should probably brush up and read that.
No, yeah, we want to hear the people want to hear contrapuntal music for the hybrid picked steel guitar. That's what all the kids want to hear these days. Every time I go into lessons and I teach the little 5-year-olds, they're like, Mr. Thomas, when are we gonna learn contrapuntal music again? I'm sick of this Katy Perry stuff.
Wait, I'm Googling this guitar name because I'm sure now that I know that it's Martin.
Is it
Uh,
Martin?
I'm pretty sure that's Martin. No?
I
Or
don't
is
know. That's a
that
good question.
Martin? Tommy Emmanuel CGP by Martin.
It must be.
Certified guitar player because that's what Chet
Um,
Atkins called him. Yeah, so some other guy on another episode had a guitar with CGP on it. I think it was the Bob Saget episode even.
I do not remember this. I do not
Yeah,
remember this at all.
I know these things because these people DM me on Instagram later and Thomas doesn't read those, only me. So like Thomas and I in the podcast we ask like random questions like I wonder what kind of guitar that is or like I wonder what the tuning is and then people DM them to me. So I always learn all the answers to all these
You got all the
questions
insider
and
deets.
Thomas I never tell Thomas the answers to all of
What
his
the heck?
questions.
He
So
keeps me in the
Thomas,
dark.
CGP stands for Certified Guitar Player,
Really?
which
I
is
didn't
I
know that.
guess what Chet Atkins
Mm,
said or bestowed upon Tommy.
yeah, yeah.
So there you
When
go.
I'm as successful as this guy, uh, I'm gonna have a guitar that has initials like that on the 12th fret. But instead of CGP, it's gonna be SBJ. Because all my friends they call me a Sweet Boy Jenkins.
I thought you were gonna say ICP.
I see.
That's what my guitar is gonna have on it, baby. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh man. Certified guitar player. Yeah. Yeah. Could be Cow Gizzard Procurer. Oh. Oh, I don't even know if cows have gizzards. I don't think they do. I think there's a bird thing.
Um,
Welcome to Thomas and Tony's Butcher Shop podcast, where we describe to you the various animal offals in completely unintelligible ways.
I didn't even understand what you said. It was so unintelligible.
No, you don't know what offals. They're like the organ meats of the animals.
Hmm.
Like if you have tripe, that's like a kind of offal.
You said offals?
OFFELS.
Really? I've never heard
I
that
think so.
before.
No, you could. I'm not going to touch
I
the
believe
computers.
you.
I messed up the camera last time.
I believe you. I didn't know.
Yeah, watch a lot of food review shows, and I eat a lot of weird stuff. Boom.
There's some tripe getting cooked out here in Turkey.
That sounds good. That sounds
Yeah.
super, super good. What's the
I
one where they have
I
the
partake.
intestines? They like wrap it around like it's like a kebab. Dude, I would get down with that so hard.
That's pretty
And all
good.
all the people on Facebook are like, "Oh, don't you know that's not even steak?" I'm like, "Are you joking? You thought it was freaking steak? Like, hey, who cares? It looks so delicious. Oh my gosh." Yeah. That's our next episode, Tony, is me coming to Turkey and just eating some delicious
food tour.
Yeah, food tour review show. That would be fun. That would be good. All right, all right. But we should probably wrap the show up so we can let the audience go before we feast on delicious animal intestine on a stick. The vegans are not going to like this episode. They're not going to like it one bit.
Nope. And we didn't even, get to the part where we talk about eating Pink Panther meat.
I knew you were going to take it there.
That's right.
I don't think the panther meat would be very good.
Probably not.
No, because panthers always work it out.
Yeah.
They're too muscular.
It'd be very gamey, I'm sure.
Oof. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you like what you saw, please leave us a like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you have a favorite arrangement from today's episode or if we missed one.
All right, big thank you to all of the guitarists we talked about today. Check out their videos. The links are in the description below or in the show notes. All right. That is all.
We both have to wave now. Till next time,
I can't wave
guys.
because of my background. Bye. Have a nice time.
Have a nice time. Isn't that what
yes.
I feel like that's like the end of like some credits or something.